Whether your goal is to rank up, learn a new mechanic, or just become more consistent as a player, there is no shortage of tutorials out there ready to help you on your path to personal success in Rocket League. But maybe you don't want to progress or even enjoy this game. In fact, your actions aim for the opposite. Yes, you want to hate playing Rocket League. Well, this video is the tutorial for you. These 6 tactics are guaranteed to get you that terrible gaming experience you want so badly. Now, some of these could be brand new concepts, but I'll bet there's at least one you're already doing. Let's get started. Number 1, do not customize your car. Now, I know some of you are probably way ahead of me on this, but it's a warning that bears repeating. One of the biggest selling points of Rocket League besides car soccer is the ability to decorate your car. With billions of possibilities that provide no competitive advantage, it can be easy to get caught up in this dangerously fun side of the game. To maximize your hate for Rocket League, you must not fall for this trap. Instead, put the same care and attention into your car as you do your own personal appearance. Avoid those season rewards that might provide a sense of pride and accomplishment. Resist aesthetically pleasing setups that can release feel-good chemicals into your brain. You're going to be spending hours staring at this vehicle. It is important to make sure it doesn't make you feel anything. While you will be neglecting to use items, I am not recommending you forget they exist. No, the cosmetic side of Rocket League provides too many opportunities to become upset or agitated by this game. Some examples might be complaining about unfair item shop prices or the fact that Psyonix has ruined trading, even though you've never traded in your life. Additionally, seeing lower ranked players with expensive items they don't deserve is a good way to become aggravated while playing or even watching Rocket League related content. Warning: while it may be tempting to punish yourself by maining one of the so-called worst cars in the game, this can backfire. A meme car can give off a carefree vibe or even the impression that you are having fun. 2 things that need to be avoided in our path to true hatred in Rocket League. Number 2, never forget the past. The longer you've played Rocket League, the more fuel you will have to roast the current state of the game. So strap on those rose-colored goggles and stoke that fire good. Now, historically, Psyonix doesn't usually mess around with the physics of Rocket League, or so they claim. But you know better. What else would explain how different the game feels after every patch, and those resulting losing streaks you go on? Now, it is true, at its core, gameplay in Rocket League has remained unchanged since the Epic Games purchase in 2019. But don't let that distract you from the fact that the company that created Fortnite now owns Rocket League. Yes, Fortnite, the game you've never played, but somehow can't ignore because its mere existence makes you angry. The very idea of people playing and enjoying Fortnite makes you sick to your stomach. The introduction of Fortnite cosmetics in Rocket League was a clear indication of where this game is going and gives good reason to tweet dead game comments on every Rocket League Twitter post. Yes, keeping that Fortnite-loving epic takeover fresh in your mind is key to ignoring the consistent 500k player base and staying mad at this now dying game. That's not to say things were always better in the past. No, Rocket League's long and troubled history can also be a great source for painful reminiscing. You may even find it useful to keep a hate journal, documenting all the times the game has let you down, such as how long it took to update the tournament system, the time they tried to release season reward banners with dragons on them, or even that one season they made Grand Champion too easy. I mean, you still didn't get GC, but man, those players sure didn't deserve those titles. Am I right? This leads us nicely into our next tip. To truly hate, you must learn to blame the game. Now, this will be tricky if you have any knowledge of how video games are designed or function, but through some focused ignorance and the complete rejection of common sense, this broken game will provide an endless supply of opportunities to rage and complain. And you don't even have to go looking for them. Just queue up for a competitive match, and Psyonix will take you on a free tour of misery, guaranteed to turn your face the same color as your ping. Now, you might try switching up your dead game Twitter comments with the fix your servers suggestion, but let's face it, man, Psyonix isn't gonna listen. But don't worry, at least there's always new cosmetics in the item shop, each one representing real dev time that could have been spent fixing the damn servers. Now, complaining about server issues can get a little tiresome, so here's a short list of appropriate substitutes you can use to keep things fresh. Saves not being counted on the scoreboard, wall bounces that don't make sense, smurf opponents, boosted teammates, smurf opponents while you're paired with a boosted teammate, broken demos, ghost hits, lucky kickoff goals, diving down on a win, and finally, patches and updates at a time inconvenient for you. To be successful in your journey of hate, you will need to be playing incessantly. Now, it is likely, despite your best efforts, you will go on a few winning streaks. But the key is to continue to play long enough that fatigue reverses that progress and traps you in an endless cycle. Or better yet, leads to a rage-inducing fall. Another tried and true method is to dedicate a large portion of your time to learning some advanced mechanic or move that isn't really needed for your rank. Then, after hours and hours of practice and free play, you jump into game to experience the crushing defeat of watching your shots get easily saved by the other team. Weird how that was never an issue when you were practicing on that open net. Number 5. Play alone. Hate in Rocket League is not a group project. No, the path to this place of hopelessness and despair is best traveled alone. Grouping with someone is to run the risk of relating Rocket League to feelings of camaraderie, or, dare I say it, fun. Teammates can make the highs feel higher, and the lows not so low. Such a positive influence is a danger to your progress in this course. You need a teammate that will leave you behind if you fall, or, better yet, turn around, come back, and kick you while you're down. The kind of teammate that only solo queuing Rocket League can provide. Important note, while playing alone is a key facet of our hate program, this video in no way endorses the idea of becoming a one's main. If you're already playing a majority of your games in the solo duo playlist, it is recommended you stop watching this video immediately. Your self-hate is most likely already at such an elevated level that continuing this course could be dangerous to yourself and others. Thank you. Number 6. Take it personally. Rocket League is a competitive sport. The point? Score more than the other team. The rules? Limited only by the programming of the game. Attaching your emotions directly to the results of a competitive match is a great way to fast-track your rage, especially if you can find ways to even view the smallest interaction as an insult to you or a violation of your own personal rules for the game. Here's a few examples of it in action. Yes, you could have jumped that demo, but really all this proves is that they aren't skilled enough to beat a goalie. Stealing boost is an obvious flag that their boost management is crap and they need to handicap the opposition to score. Sure, they won, but they didn't play the game right. You were obviously the more skilled player and that trash team just got lucky. See, with the right bad outlook, anything can be turned into a hate-producing event. And once you master this technique, you might actually be able to stay angry even while winning. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves now. Hate of Rocket League is not something you could perfect overnight. No, this will require effort and practice. If you find yourself finishing a play session with a smile on your face and a winning record, don't be discouraged. Relapses are to be expected. If in a moment of weakness you accepted that group invite from your teammate, don't give up. You deserve the worst this game has to offer, and don't let anyone take that dream away.